watching KBTV.
Okay, so this is where it begins. We're here. I'm Giselle Aguilera. This is KBTV, and
I'm KJ.
this is Cuff. So what we're going to do today, we're going to see one of the most spectacular fights that we've ever seen. It's going to be Wade versus Hinds. Hinds being the Trini guy. Who are you backing?
I'm backing up my local boy, Hinds.
I'm going to back the other team because oh gosh, we got to give him some love too. All right?
Taylor Made is his name.
So we're going to do this. KVTV, this is where it's happening. And we're here with Mike Taylor-Made Wade. He's coming all the way from the United States. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing in Trinidad tonight and a little bit about a fight that is expected to come up in a little bit.
I came here to beat up the local hero, Dwayne Hinds. Apparently he's the best in the Caribbean. I'm currently ranked top 100 in the world. I'm a party pooper, coming to show him what the sport's all about.
So have you ever been up against our local boy?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever been up against our local boy?
No. Well, my last fight was season 11 runner-up on Ultimate Fighter, Chris Savage McRae. I beat him. The fight before that was a Strike Force and M1 veteran. I beat him. Yeah, I've had two opponents. I've fought all the opponents on big shows. He's not going to bring anything I haven't seen. So.
Tell us a little bit about your history in fist fighting and so forth.
I started when I was 18 in 2000 and 2004, 2005. Fought for the first time as an amateur. I was ranked 22nd in the world as an amateur, actually. Went pro in 2010. Yeah, been rolling through, winning fights.
Hi, good morning, and we're here from KVTV. We heard that your name is Danger. Tell us a little bit about your career in fist fighting and coming all the way out of Jamaica. Who you're going up against tonight? What is your expectations for your fight tonight?
You asked me like 20 questions in one. Wow. Okay. I'm Robert Danger McCarthy. My fourth fight in Cuff. I have a 3 and none loss. My MMA career of 8-1, and I'm just here to do my thing, take my belt and go home.
So you're saying that you are going to win tonight?
Yeah, most definitely.
No doubt about it?
No doubt about it.
Are you sure?
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be in his face wherever the fight go. I'm gonna be in his face. I'm ready for whatever.
Okay, so there you had it. Mr. Danger, repping Jamaica. Do you want to shout out anyone?
There you have it, Mr. Danger. Sure, man. I don't know, I gotta big up all my supporters, all my sponsors. Gotta big up Conquer. I gotta big up guy over there from Brazil. Gotta big up Wing Long Martial Art. Gotta big up Team Dungeon. Gotta big up Clan. Yo, baby, my wife here. Gotta pick you up all the way over there in California. I know your artist here with me right now. Hey, Danger.
So again, we're here again with Adam. The last time he was on KVTV was for Hardcore Caribbean, which will be on again on
July 6th.
July 6th. Okay, so Adam, tell us a little bit about the event tonight.
Well, Caribbean Ultimate Fist Fighting is an MMA event. It's mixed martial arts, cage fighting. Basically what it is that you put together all the martial arts, you put it in a cage, and it's a controlled environment with rules, regulations, a referee, and then we see which guy is tougher, basically, according to rounds and so on. It's actually a safer sport than boxing because there's not as many head injuries. and the fighters actually have a longer lifespan than boxers. And it's new to Trinidad and Tobago. This is our 5th event. It's our biggest one, and I think we're doing pretty well so far, especially from that last fight alone, right?
When you say that it's less dangerous than the boxing and so forth, what makes it less dangerous?
Well, with boxing, there's repeated shots to the head, and they only utilize punches. So there's no kicks, there's no takedowns, there's no chance of that type of rest if you go to the ground and you try and work a submission to put in a choke or an armbar or a leg lock. You know, there's so many more things that you can do in the fight that is not concentrated in one area, which is the head or the body, and only with hands, you know. And it's actually proven that it's a safer sport than even boxing. I mean, boxing is a great sport. I love boxing, you know. But I mean, MMA, it's rising. It's the fastest growing sport in the world.
Okay, and then one of the major fights tonight coming out of this event will be Wade versus Hinds. All right. So, what are your expectations for that fight?
You know, Dwayne actually used to train with me back in the day, and he now has his own school. And I wish him the best of luck. The guy he's fighting is a tough dude. It could go either way. I have a lot of faith in Dwayne. You know what? I don't want to make any predictions. I just can't, because I just don't know which direction it'll go to. I hope, of course, that Trinidad and Tobago comes away with the championship, but you just never know.
Okay, so you said you used to fight. So are we going to see you up there tonight?
No, I never used to fight. I coach.
You just coached?
I just coach.
But we'd love to see you fight then.
Maybe one day. Never know if the right opponent comes around.
I think against Eric, our camera guy.
I think that might be too much of a challenge for him.
Okay, we want to say thank you again for being part of another KVTV production. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. I mean, KVTV always treats me very well, and you know, you guys always put out a great promotion. So anything to support you guys, you know. Thanks a lot for coming out to Cuff.
Honor and a privilege to be here with. Introduce yourself, sir, please.
My name is Johnny Bedford. I'm here from Dallas, Texas, and I currently fight for the UFC.
A UFC fighter down in Trinidad. Respect. You're in Trinidad. Have you? How much do you know about Trinidadian fighters?
I know nothing about Trinidad. First time here. First time to the Caribbean at all.
First time in Caribbean.
Yeah.
First, all right. How are you enjoying Trinidad? How long you been here?
Yeah, I've got here Wednesday.
Right.
I was here with a fighter, Daniel Trevino. We came up short tonight. Josh Watkins, very good fighter. I'm very impressed. I'm on vacation, so I've enjoyed Trinidad a lot. You know, it's a great country, great small island. I'm having a blast, good people. We're having fun. I'm here till Monday, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of the country.
Wait, so just to rewind on that, you came out with a fighter who fought Josh.
Correct.
Did Josh win?
Josh won. Josh beat my guy, which is a big statement for Josh and for Trinidad. Daniel Trevino, I would say he underperformed, didn't have his greatest performance, but we're not here to make any excuses. My hat's off to Josh. Very tough guy, showed that the Caribbean MMA is on its way up, and I'm really excited for him and his future, and excited for Cuff, man. I think, you know, they're producing guys that can compete with high-level Americans from a high-level camp. Daniel trains with some of the best guys in the world. Daniel came here, and Josh performed very well. So great fight for him. Hats off to him.
I'm impressed because, like, Josh has been on our show before, so, like, big up, Josh. You know, big up. So you've seen the setup we got here tonight. What do you think, in your opinion? How are we doing?
Very well. I told Adam this actually at the weigh-ins. For these smaller shows, this would be considered a smaller show, not the UFC, Strikeforce, Bellator. In the States, smaller shows, not this good a production. Lots of fans, but this whole production, from the weigh-ins with the media to today, this venue is amazing, beautiful outdoor event. I mean, Adam's doing good things, man. I think Cuff can go really far. Just keep doing what they're doing, man. This is a high level production, and I'm grateful to be here.
Okay, so about a little bit about yourself. What's your next fight?
We don't know. I actually just recently had my first UFC setback. Underperformed as well. Lost 2 weeks ago at UFC 159. John Jones, Chael Sonnen. I am now 2-1 in the UFC. A lot of things happened. Again, I'm not one to make excuses. I underperformed. So I'm going to get back to Texas on Monday. Tuesday, I'll be in the gym calling the UFC. Said I want in and as soon as you can, 8-10 weeks, whatever it takes. It won't happen again, I promise that. I did the Ultimate Fighter TV show, got into the UFC that way. Will eventually be a world champion, I promise you that.
Cool. Bless you, star. What weight class you in?
135, bantamweight.
And who is there anyone, if there is anyone, that you model yourself on in MMA? Like what style do you like the best? Who do you think's, in your opinion, one of the best fighters out there?
There's a lot of great fighters out there. I'm willing to learn from anyone. I think I'm pretty well-rounded. I've got 50 plus fights, so I've been in the game over 10 years now. I was a college wrestler first, but now I train with professional boxers at the highest level. I'm a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, about to get my black belt hopefully. Train with great grapplers. I'm pretty well-rounded. If you watch me in the UFC, you might think I'm a striker more than a wrestler, so I'm pretty well-rounded, I'm comfortable, but some of the best fighters in the world, I think John Jones, we're watching him right now. I think he's going to be the greatest ever before he's done.
He's amazing.
He's young, he's just demolishing everyone they put in front of him. He's amazing. George St. Pierre may not be exciting, but excellent technician. He'll fight you wherever you're bad at, and he's really well at that. Obviously, Anderson Silva's doing big things. My champ, there's two of them right now in my weight class. Dominic Cruz is out with an injury, and then Renan Barão from Brazil. Both amazing fighters. I'm looking forward to get my hands on one of these days.
Anyone you want to say hello to, either in your camp, your family, anyone around the world?
Everyone. Always my gym, Fitness Fight Factory back in Texas. My wife and kids back home. Thank you. Love you. There's a million training partners and sponsors and everyone, so if I don't say your name, I apologize, but I love you all. I'll see you all in Texas soon. Thank you, Trinidad.
Hope to see you back in Trinidad soon.
Chris, just now Danger actually lost the fight and they weren't agreeing with the referee's decision. What you thought about that?
Boy, I mean, this guy can barely stand up right now, you know, so I don't know, but I mean, I don't think it was that up. I really don't think it was that up. I think Danger actually won that fight.
You think he won?
Yeah.
Okay, so Wade versus Hinds is the next game. Who do you think is going to win that match?
Dwayne Hinds, of course.
I'm here down at Cuff with Roughhouse Man, Adam. Adam, how you doing, star?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Nice to see you again, English. It's been a while.
Yeah. And fighting tonight, or are you just supporting Dwayne?
No, not fighting tonight, but about two guys who train at our gym are going to be fighting tonight. One guy just won his fight, that was Josh Walken.
I just heard, and I just heard that he performed against like an American.
Yeah, he fought against a good, solid American fighter. It was a good fight. It was nice to see guys stepping up their game, especially stepping up competition as well. So it was good to see.
So tonight, you're there with Dwayne. This is a Dwayne cramp here. I love the Dwayne T-shirt.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So have you seen him at all? How is he feeling?
Oh, Dwayne is in his zone, man. If you know Dwayne, you know you can't talk to that man 3 weeks before a fight. It's just in a zone. He's not going to listen to you. You had to shout his name like 5 times before he hears what's going on. His mind is going over his game plan. He's training hard. He's thinking what he has to get done later. He's thinking what he got done today. So yeah, he's in a zone when he's fighting, man. Professional, epitome of professional, I have to say. Purely.
How long would he have been training for this fight?
I would say, I mean, for this fight, every fight he's been training his whole life for. You know, he's been a competitor since he's 14. So it's in his blood to fight, you know, whatever it is, he's there for the glory. That's what he's about. But for this fight in particular, he put in a very tough 8-week camp. It was 8 weeks of solid, about 6 to 8 hours a day, 6 days a week of training, 1 day rest. And on those days, sometimes you go for a swim still. So, I mean, the guy's a workaholic.
So the camp, where did he go for the camp? Did he base it at home, or did he go somewhere like out in the country or what?
Yeah, he based his camp in Trinidad actually. He's actually so much a professional that he actually did the first month of his camp by himself basically. He had no coach, you know what I mean? Nobody here is on his level really. So he did the camp by himself, but what we did, we bring in guys from Rough House and we just work scenarios with him, so yeah, people to keep him a sweat on, what we call it is shark tanking him. So even though none of us could keep up with him, But you put 10 of us inside of there, we'll be able to wear him down a bit and get him his fitness. So that's what we've been doing. We also privileged enough to have crew Roger Lam Young from Muay Thai Niagara, and as well so Matt DeCasio from Matt DeSenio from Ascension MMA in Canada come down for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and he's been working with Dwayne and Joash. And if you see Joash fight, you can see how much the striking has picked up, especially the Muay Thai.
Cool. The event tonight, I mean, like I just spoken to a few people. They say like they love it. They love the setup. Is it the first time Cuff has been at O2 Park?
I believe it's the first time they've been here. Yeah, it's a great venue, a great venue
For
sure.
MMA.
Yeah, for MMA for sure. You know, like they have the whole everything amphitheater style. That's nice.
Well, I was just speaking to a fighter from America, and he was saying these smaller events in America are no way as. He said it's a real nice professional setup.
No, yeah, for sure. Like put it this way, a show this size in America might have been fought in like a warehouse in the middle of nowhere. That's the truth about it. But because here in Trinidad, we know how to party, we know how to throw events down here. So this is what they get when they come down here. They get nice events. You know, I must commend the promoters. They did a good job of promoting the event. It's very well done. I especially have to thank the sponsors. The sponsors, without them, none of this is possible.
So who are the sponsors? Shout them out.
Well, for this one, I believe Stag was a big sponsor. Ford was a sponsor as well. We also had Monster. Those are the big ones. I'm not really on the cuff, but I don't know. But even for the fighters, for instance, we have Keychron Owner Limited, Construction Limited. I'm going to hail these guys up. Without this, Dwayne would have half the training he's been getting. These guys have done a lot for us. I've also got a big up Muay Thai Niagara. These guys came down from Canada, brought a team of 10 guys down here just to experience Trinidad and do some training. They loved it, so they're going to bring 25 guys back. They decided to stay another week and help us out and train Dwayne for this fight. And so got a big up Muay Thai Niagara and Ascension MMA across there. We also had Gatorade sponsors, Long Circular Club. These guys come in, they tell us they could come and use the gym because our facility's not so good with weightlifting. You know, we got to big them up, man. They help a lot. And then Global Office Supplies, those are another great sponsors. They come, the guys, they help us out in the gym. You know, so we have some great support system. That's what we need. You can't do it by yourself.
MMA in Trinidad is growing, eh?
MMA is growing, but the issue that we have is that the amateur sports need to get their act together. Mixed martial arts is not a style of fighting per se. It's a certain rules of fighting. What we need is to get the boxing guys to come together, the grappling guys to get their stuff together, the kickboxers to get their stuff together. And when they get a good foundation there, then we'll see our fighters excel on international level. The level of talent we have in this country is insane. We don't understand it. Because we're so small, we don't get out there to see how well talented we are. But I mean, we have guys like Brian Lara and Dwight York who excel on international levels, and there's 1.2 million people here. We could get a fighter. Trinity's like to fight, I know that.
True. And party. And ideal place to do both right here. Anyone you want to say hello to?
No, I think I got all the sponsors, man. I gotta say thanks to those guys again. Big up crew on them. I gotta thank Dwayne again for putting all his time and energy into this, man. The kind of devotion he has to this sport is insane, as well as Josh Wilkins. These fighters, if you can only see what these fighters do for 2 months before this fight, you'll see this is a cakewalk for them. What is decided, this is nothing compared to what they go through for 2 months before this fight. And they've been prepping. Josh has been training in martial arts since he's 12 or 10 years old. Dwayne has been in it since he's 14 years old. All through college, his whole life, no stopping. So I mean, it's a certain level, takes a lot of hard work, you know.
We're here with?
I'm here with friends of the promoter, and I think it's phenomenal. It's a great alternative to nightlife in Trinidad. It's visceral, it's very well organized, and I can't wait to buy season tickets for Cup 6 to 10.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name's Vishy.
Okay, Vishy, tell us a little bit about the last fight that just went down. What's your take on it?
My feeling is that I wish it went on a little bit longer. I wish the controversy wasn't there. Figuratively, my money was on St. Kitts anyway. However, Jamaica had a good heart. He had good things to say. A lot of emotion in there, a lot of passion, and you want to see that in the fighters coming up to the carded fight. So I definitely appreciate what he had to say, but my money was on St. Kitts anyway.
Okay then, and for the final match that is going to go down in a few minutes, who are you backing?
Oh, come on, that goes without saying. We're going with Dwayne. We're going with Dwayne.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's an honor and a privilege to be here with Mike Taylor made Wade. Can I just ask you, all right, you've come from the USA to fight over here. Like, how long when did you land in Trinidad?
I got here Wednesday.
Okay, so you done, obviously, just seen like you full-time MMA. So you've been training for a long time for this fight then, constantly?
On and off. I heard about this fight about, I think I signed a contract about a month and a half ago. I've had trouble getting fights in the States. I've been beating tough guys. And yeah, this one came up. Apparently he's somebody nobody wants to fight here, so we'll see who the toughest is. You know?
So I understand you've been involved with the UFC or the Ultimate Fighter or something?
My last fight was season 11 of the Ultimate Fighter runner-up, Chris Savage McRae, and I beat him in October. So
cool. Enough respect for that. Now, who is your favorite fighter in, say, MMA, UFC?
Me, dude. I'm a pro. Me.
Respect for that. So what weight class are you in?
170.
170. Okay. Really wishing you the best of luck. Have you been fighting anywhere else around the world? You're here in Trinidad now.
I had a couple of fights that went under in Panama. One in January and then one in April. You have to be careful when you're fighting outside of the States. Cuff is a great show. They're doing a great job.
Okay. Now, your fight is in about hour's time. How are you preparing for this? What sort of things are running through your mind right now?
I've been doing this my whole life, man. Right. I mean, it's nothing new.
Right.
I'm not going to see anything new.
It's just natural. You're ready.
I started wrestling when I was 3. You know, I was state champ when I was 18. I've been fighting for 8 years. This will be my 17th fight. Just going to go in. We'll see when we get there.
Best of luck. Respect. I hope to see you in Trinidad again one day.
Okay. Hopefully, I plan to be the champ here in a couple minutes. So.
A quick one. Bless you. I'm here with the winner of the night, Dwayne Hinds. Dwayne, I watched that fight. That was quick, man. At first, he kept on putting you on the floor, on the canvas. What was going through your mind?
Well, he was just going for a takedown, but even though I was in the air, I had a good wizard in, so every time I got down, I knew I'd get back to my feet. I knew that was his game plan coming in. I knew he was going to try and take me down. I have a wrestling background. I'm used to that, you know what I mean? So he took me down, just trying to get back to my feet. I've been working that 3 5-minute rounds before I even started practice every single day. I was ready for that, man. I was ready for it. And
so I see towards the end of the fight, it was just a series of elbows.
Yeah, man, I was working that. I saw.
So what knocked him out? One to the head?
Yeah, it was elbows to the head, to the temple, you know what I mean? Side elbows to the temple. And yeah.
I was talking to a few Americans, and they're saying what we've got over here is big. What's the next step for Dwayne Hinds?
My goal from day one, I just want to get one fight in the UFC and I'll be the happiest man in the world.
Right.
But when I started this 5 years ago, I said I just want to get to the UFC. That's the top. That's like the Premier League, the La Liga. That's the top league, the fight league. And I said I want to put you on the map. I said I want to get there. And ever since then, 5 years ago, I've been busting my ass day in, day out to try and get there, man. And
you want to call anyone out from the UFC? Who would you like to fight from there?
GSP, and he's the top dog. Yeah. He's the top dog, you know what I mean? And that has to be my goal. Every day I train, my goal is I pretend I'm trying to beat GSP, and that's how you got to be in life, you know. And you
that's the weight class you're in.
Yeah, you got to set your sky's the limit. You know, you got to set your limits high. You fall short, at least you'll got further than you ever started.
Fantastic night. Wishing you all the best. Hope to see you out fighting again soon, man. Respect.
Thank you very much.
So we're here with Dwayne's girlfriend. Tell us what it's like to be the girlfriend of a CUFF fighter.
Well, I guess I would be more nervous if he lost a lot more, but he's always winning. So I get nervous the first 5 minutes before his fight, but as soon as he comes out, I'm just front center, shrieking. But it's awesome.
Okay, so what were your thoughts of him going into the ring?
Well, I know that they're both wrestlers. They both wrestled in high school and in college, and so I knew it would be very interesting if it stayed on the ground. But since he had his Muay Thai coaches in here, I'm glad that he utilized his striking and everything. So and he finished the fight in first round.
Okay, so are you going to be at any more CUFF events, and are you going to be fighting?
Yeah, if I'm going to be fighting?
Yes.
Absolutely not. He's the active one in the relationship, but yeah, I'll definitely be coming to. I've been to all the coffee events so far, actually. As long as I'm in the country, I come to them. It's always very well organized. They always put on a good show. So, and as long as Dwayne's fighting, I'll be there. So.
Okay, so I'm thinking that you're the #1 supporter. What do you want to say to Dwayne?
I love you. Just keep doing you. I mean, bigger and better things will always come your way as you just keep working hard. You're the biggest inspiration. Work hard, play hard. Love you.
Here with Chloe and Shane. Okay, Chloe, what do you think of the events? What do you think about Hinds winning his match?
He was amazing. I didn't expect him to finish the game so quick, but that's puny for you, you know. Like, tremendous talent and skill. He really outdid it tonight, and I'm so happy for him. And I think the show was really good. I enjoyed myself, and congrats to everyone who won.
And what do you think of him winning the game?
Well, I expected him to win. That was my boy. He's been training real hard. He's more than prepared, and yeah, he did what he came to do, basically.
I see you wearing the jersey.
Yes.
You train with him as well?
Well, I lie in the dojo. Yeah. I'm a little injured right now, so I do nothing. But yeah, that's my real good friend, and he did what he came to do.
So we're here with Dylan, the Trini guy. Dwayne Hinds just won the match, right? What do you think?
I think he deserved it. He worked really hard. Dwayne has been putting in work straight through for the past, I don't know how long. You know, he's been waiting for this fight a very long time, and really and truly he put his all and he got his all. You know, I think, you know, shout out to Rough House. You know, Rough House is my home. Love Rough House. You know.
So we're here with Dwayne's uncle and godfather. How are you feeling right now after he won?
Slap, hard, love. The best, one of the best things happened to TNT right now. Another, our javelin thrower, that he is the next one.
So are you usually at every event that he fights at?
Yeah. At all of them, and I will support him right through.
And what do you think of him actually taking him down in the first round? It was expected?
That was obvious.
It was obvious?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Nothing else but. I don't think he has ever fought a fight that has gone the full round. One fight I think he did the full round. But other than that, everything is down. Down to the first two, 3 rounds.
It's been done. Hinds won. I'm sad to say.
Well, I'm very happy that my local guy, when I was with him all the way, go Trini.
Whatever. But it's been a really good night. There was Danger who got a tap. It was controversial. What did you think about that?
I thought it was a little unfair. I think it should have a rematch with Danger. You know, I thought it was very unfair to him. It hurts me deep in my heart.
I think there should be a rematch as well. But this has been yet another KVTV production. We are always where it's happening, so just keep it locked. This has been Cuff. This has been Hinds winning. What else has this been?
It has been a wonderful time, and this is KVTV.
KVTV.